Hi folks, and welcome to a special edition of Star Mountain Outdoors and Bushcraft. I'm John, I'll be your host, and today we're going to do a little bit of a cooking show. I am making meatloaf in a Dutch oven. Come join me. Alrighty, here are the tools I'm using. As you can see, of course, I'm using Dutch oven. I'm using my backyard fire pit where the charcoal is warming up right now, and a set of long handle tongs, and that's all you need. Here is the meatloaf mix. It's just a ground beef, panko breadcrumbs, onion soup mix, little A1 and Worcestershire, and that's it. And while we're cooking the meatloaf, I'll also be baking some potatoes on the coals. And like I said before, today I'm just using charcoal, but you can use regular wood or whatever too. Alright, the next step in this meal is to transfer the meatloaf mix into the Dutch oven. So of course I'm going to take the lid off, and look how nice that looks in there, well seasoned. And so we're just going to clump the meat up and throw it in there. And if you can see that okay, I just try to make a nice mound in there. Not too thick, it'll take too long to cook. So I flatten it out to maybe, I'd say 1.5 inches, 2 inches high, something like that. And then I just smooth it out to try to make it look nice. And there you have it, folks. How does that look? Okay, folks. Now the coals are just about done. I'm going to spread them out so that I can stick the Dutch oven on. I kind of mix up the ones that haven't burnt as much with the ones that are white. That way they all get to about an even consistency of heat. Whew, and it's hot. There we go. Now I'll stick the Dutch oven on. Okay, here's the meatloaf ready to go on. I'll put the lid on, stick it in the coals. I'll take the coals from around the edge and place them on top. Now a lot of people have certain recipes. Oh, you place, this many briquettes on top, this many down below. I'm not quite that fancy yet. I tend to cook it maybe a little too hot. That's alright. And I'd just like to tell everybody that this can be done on a campfire with regular wood. You need a little more wood than you do charcoal on top, but it can be done anywhere, your backyard, camping, anywhere. It's great. I love cooking in a Dutch oven. Okay, I just wanted to show you the completed setup there. I've got the baked potatoes cooking in the coals, along with the Dutch oven, and you can see it steaming already, so things are coming along nicely, and it's only been a few minutes. Alright everyone, meet Tanner. He is the newest addition to our family. He is a golden retriever St. Bernard cross, and he is the sweetest dog ever. It's sunset time. another beautiful New Mexico backyard sunset. Beautiful sunset time. Alright, it's been cooking for 15-20 minutes or so, so I'm going to go ahead and check it out. Take some of the coals off for a second. And that way I'll be able to take a look at it and see if it's cooking too hot on one side and turn it around, see what's going on here. Sometimes it's good to blow the ashes off just so you know they don't get into the food. But it's got the lip on it so it doesn't get in the food also. I'm just going to go with that. And let's see how it looks. Not bad. It's cooking pretty quickly. Alright, it's doing nicely. Looks like it's cooking evenly, so I'm going to throw the coals back on. Keep it nice and warm on top. And then I'm going to flip the potatoes over and try to cook them as evenly as I can. Spread these guys out a little bit. Nice. Stick some nice hot coals next to the ones that aren't burning as well. Alright, let's move those coals that are on top. Flip the potatoes over. Nice. Looking good! Oh, I can't wait to eat tonight. Check out this panorama. Cooking in the kitchen doesn't give you views like this. And that's where the sun's set. Alright, with a beautiful backdrop, I'd just like to give a shout out to Happy Camper IPA. 6.6% alcohol by volume. And the description is, wiping your rear with a pine cone is about as rough as camping should get. That's why we invented this portable IPA in a can. A hoppy, refreshing beverage that goes great with campfires, bears, granola, and mosquito repellent. Happy camping. Enjoy. Santa Fe Brewing Company. One more shot of the sunset before it disappears completely. spectacular. And we're getting some city lights from the airport there too. Beautiful. Okay, now that the meatloaf is just about done, it's time to add the final ingredient, which is Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. And this will be good. Whew, using this Dutch oven, it's big enough that you can get quite a ways down the sides and stuff too, which is nice. In a regular pan, it doesn't work as well. This is great. Alright, now we'll put the lid back on and let it cook for another 10 minutes or so. Alright, time to check the potatoes. I can push it in a little bit, so they're probably done, which means this is probably done too. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's take it off the fire. But first I want to get rid of the charcoal that's on top. Okay, now it's time to transfer the meatloaf onto a plate. So let me take this off. Yum. Careful not to get any ashes in there. Oh, that looks great. And I will scoop it up with a spatula. Careful not to touch the Dutch oven itself, because it's going to be hot still. There we go, it's almost up off the bottom. And voila! Dutch oven meatloaf. Alright folks, here is the finished product. Dutch oven meatloaf and baked potatoes. This has been another episode of Star Mountain Outdoors and Bushcraft. This is John, signing off. Have a good one.